It's not just a Le'Veon Bell risk issue, Lewis, which we both talked about, whether or not it's character or injuries.
Yeah.
It's this. I would offer you, listen, Ryan, 3 years ago, arguably the best running back in the NFL was DeMarco Murray. I'm going to offer you the cautionary tale of DeMarco Murray. He ran for 1,800 yards in 2014. He ran for 13 touchdowns. He wanted a big deal. The Dallas Cowboys offered him a smallish deal, $24 million. I can't remember, Lewis, how much was guaranteed, but he got $42 million from the Philadelphia Eagles. It's a deal that the Dallas Cowboys came to be happy they passed on, and the Eagles regretted they signed him to. Why? Because he quickly tailed off, as guys do at the running back position. You don't want to pay, and I know this is a cliche to say, don't pay for past performance. So are you going to pay Le'Veon Bell from age, he's 26, so by the way, same age DeMarco Murray was when he ran for 1,800 yards. Are you going to pay him at this rate from age 27 to 30 when almost across the board running backs do this? They begin to tail off. It would just be bad business.
You done? You done? Somehow he spins us back to the Cowboys. If I'm not mistaken, Lewis, the best offensive line in the NFL, hands down the Cowboys. So I might be able to run for about 100 yards on the season behind him.
I didn't spin this to the Cowboys because I like talking to them about them. I'm telling you this because DeMarco Murray just retired.
Was that not the best?
3 years after signing that
not the best offensive line in the NFL, Will? Best offensive line or not?
Yes.
Did every running back who essentially steps in there is productive behind the Cowboys' offensive line? DeMarco Murray is no Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon catches, Le'Veon blocks, and he ain't got that Cowboys line. So if you're the Cowboys, you can look in and say, we can plug and play, put a rookie in there. Whoever in that lineup is going to be successful. Don't compare that to Le'Veon and what he does for the Steelers, Will.
Let me say this. Okay, let me just say this. Objectively looking at it, well, actually, it's not just objectively. It's also my own opinion. Look, DeMarco Murray and Le'Veon Bell are on two totally different planes as far as their abilities.
Appreciate it, Lewis.
Okay. That's number
Appreciate
one.
it, Lewis.
Number two, look, the Philadelphia Eagles, first and foremost, they didn't use him correctly, and he wasn't a good fit for that system with Chip Kelly. And so when they paid the money that they paid in order to get him, that was foolish on their part. So don't use that one to really compare to why the Steelers should or shouldn't pay Le'Veon Bell, because within their system, with what they're doing, Le'Veon Bell is perfect.
Okay,
he's absolutely perfect. And
break him down.
If you're still going to project future performance, look, there's obviously going to be a risk because he has carried the ball a lot. He's touched the ball a lot.
Led the league.
And we can never forecast what that will mean for his performance going down the road as far as injury risk is concerned. And we definitely can't say what kind of decisions he's going to make. That being said, if you are looking at this, if I was looking at this organically and objectively, I would say, look, if I'm trying to project future performance, I'm going to bet on the fact that still at 26 years old, Le'Veon probably has at least 3 years left. At least that. I would say that to myself. Now, again, it's not a matter of wanting to strike a long-term deal. I would want the deal. It's just finding what the value is that makes me
To be clear, hold on, I'm sorry, Antoinette. Just to be clear, I am not saying Le'Veon Bell and DeMarco Murray are the same players. Don't mix this up. What I'm telling you is I'm using DeMarco Murray as an example of what happens, truthfully, with
They're not the same player, though, Will.
Ryan.
It's not the same player. I just told you.
Listen to me. DeMarco Murray is a cautionary tale of what happens with almost every running back. You don't bet on running backs from age 27, 28, 29.
Le'Veon's not every running back.
If Lewis says that he wants to bet on Le'Veon Bell from that time period, that's fine. But what I'm telling you is you don't have to. You don't have to give the long-term deal. You take his age 26, 27, you're at $14 million. Then, if you're really into him,
and now you're right. And look, there's plenty of young running backs that are coming into this league.
Replaceable, right?
Exactly. At a very much so, I don't want a suppressed value in terms of how much you have to pay them if you're drafting guys third, fourth round like Kareem Hunt, Alvin Kamara, and you're getting tremendous return on your investment. There's plenty of GMs that are going to go, I don't need to pay Le'Veon because I can do that. But I can also say that just because other teams have found them, don't always necessarily just start getting complacent and lazy and saying, hey, look, everybody is just replaceable because they're not. Le'Veon's special.
Okay.
He's special.